Hello everyone, meet VarlamoreGuy, my Varlamore locked Ultimate Iron Man. This means no trading, no using the Grand Exchange, no banking, and of course, I will be locked to the newest region in old school RuneScape. The goal of this account is to take on the Fortis Coliseum, one of the most difficult challenges in the game. Welcome back. Last episode, VarlamoreGuy left Varlamore to share some cakes with our boy Cake Mix, then mercilessly slaughtered hundreds of men who will never see their wives or children again, committed genocide against moss giants because of the size of their bones, took those bones up a mountain, exposed ourselves at an altar, then smashed the bones into tiny pieces, saved some innocent foxes from dastardly poachers, more moss giant mass murder, tried getting bone shards super drunk, and ended up praying that we could survive. On this episode, we'll make use of the many resources that the plentiful avium savanna has to offer. Travel far and wide to learn what the sea and... Wait, what are you doing here? We decided we weren't coming back here because... you know... just kidding. I own these tiny idiots now. Suck on Protect Melee, you little bastards. You bet your insect asses that once I have 33 Slayer, I'm coming back to bash your bug brains all over this sand. Anyway, speaking of Slayer, while I relax here, our main goals for today are to focus on forestry to train Hunter with Fox events, and construction with Build a Beehive workshops. And of course, there is Slayer, which we'll start knocking out one experience lamp at a time, in order to complete Perilous Moons, which will be absolutely crucial for our goal of taking on the Fortis Coliseum. We also need to train Construction, Hunter, and Slayer to 10, 20, and 48 respectively. In order to train Slayer, we will have to use the guaranteed lamps from the Genie, Count Check, Freaky Forester, and Drill Demon random events, and any lamps we're able to get from the Quizmaster or Prison Pete events, as well as Books of Knowledge from the Surprise Exam random event. We won't be doing the Mime or Gravedigger events. The 5-piece sets would be a waste of inventory space since we can't build the storage in our player-owned house yet. We need to get 48 Slayer first, in order to kill the soul for Nagua at the start of Perilous Moons to get to the point in the quest where we get a saw from the construction supplies. Once we get a saw from the quest, we can train construction normally up to level 15, at which point we can build a tool store 1 where we can retrieve a saw at any time. Once we get the Freaky Forester and Drill Demon outfits, 4 out of the 24 equally weighted random events will give us a guaranteed lamp. The Surprise Exam gives us a XP book, plus our chances at a lamp from Quizmaster and Prison Pete. This all adds up to our overall chance of receiving experience from a random event being about 23%, or roughly 1 in 4. Our goals will require 263 lamps for 48 Slayer. In total, we will need to have roughly 1,300 random events spawned before we are able to complete the Perilous Moons. So, we had best get grinding and get those randoms rolling in. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure exactly where to start after getting 43 prayer, so I trained some crafting while I had some free inventory space, and going to go get some thieving up in order to start pickpocketing master farmers to get guam seeds to plant, start working on herb lore, and then I will jump into the forestry grind to start working on hunter and construction. 30 farming, 31 thieving, 32 thieving, 33 thieving, 34 thieving, 35 thieving, 36 thieving. Accidentally spam clicked through it, but there was level 37 thieving. Alright, here is level 38 thieving, which means that I can make my way down to master farmers and go start pickpocketing some of them. hopefully we can get some guam seeds pretty quick here and get that herb lore level up to 5, 93 XP. That's only about 22 more parentals, or 22 more guam leaves. So once I can get those, I can start planting them and harvesting some leaves to get my herb lore level up to 5. Then it's time to finish Twilight's Promise and jump into forestry, doing forestry after I get done with this level 5 herb lore grind. I missed it because I was spam clicking, but there's 39 thieving. Alright, so we finally got our first guam seed here. So we're going to take this over, get it planted, save the marintals for now, then go finish up Twilight's Promise real quick. Then after that, we'll head over and start doing some forestry to get hunter and construction levels while we wait for our herbs to grow. So I figure since I have overheads now, this is going to be stupid easy. So I'm just going to get a scimitar, run down, pick up another oak shortbow, and head straight in there. With overhead protection prez, it should be very, very easy. Make it back to the night. Let's fight. Easy enough. And I believe if we check the quest guide, that is going to be the last of the nights that we needed to get to temple. Palace, whatever. Okay, yep, just go back, talk to those people, and finish the quest. Alright, so we made it back to these two. And I gotta go search the headquarters for evidence. Alright, made it to the headquarters. Gotta search these chests, I believe. Find the letter. And back over these two. Vellum is the traitor. Oh, god damn. Just one shot him. Casual. Okay, so that means I can use the transportation system now, which is very, very cool. This will make prayer training in the future so much easier. Very cool. All right, well, time to do some forestry. So I'm going to start up here at these willow trees until I can get to fletching level high enough to craft teak logs into teak stalks and burn them. That way I can practice either fire making or fletching while I do my forestry grind. I'll hop my main over here real quick, or hop over to my main real quick in the forestry world and get chopping. And here's level 39 fletching. There's 34 woodcutting. One more level to go before I can cut teaks. Level 35 woodcutting during the Entling event. Got a bird's egg nest from that, which makes me sad, but I will not be able to turn these in at the shrine, and bird's nests are not useful for me for a very long time. So eventually those events will be good, but for now I'm just going to drop the leaves and bird's nest. Get back to chopping. Level 36 woodcutting. So doing some research, it looks like my best in slot axe until I can potentially eventually get a addy axe from medium clues is going to be a steel axe. So my best way to get that is going to be probably by killing moss giants for a little bit to get the 1 out of 21 steel bar drop to go make a steel axe. It's about a 33% improvement over the iron axe. So with how much forestry I'm going to be doing, it's going to be worth it to go get that. So I'm going to go knock that out real quick and be back with a steel axe. Just got a surprise exam random. Alright, so we got a book of knowledge from that, which that is going to go again into Slayer. So there's 15 Slayer XP. Up to 25 XP, only 58 more XP until level 2. Alright, made it back to my home. I made it back to Moss Giants. So we'll hang out here for hopefully not too many kills until we get a steel bar. Then take that and smith it into a steel axe. Alright, there's the steel bar. So we'll grab that, head on out of here, and go make that into an axe. Get back to woodcutting. Alright, there's the steel axe made. Take that up. Oh, 20,000 smithing XP on the dot. Take that up to the trees. Get started on some more wood cutting. Alright, so it looks like my first guam plant is fully grown. Let's harvest this. Get some herblore XP. Six from that, not too bad. And another, super compost that. And get a little bit of herblore XP here. Only 78 more to go before I hit level 5. Not bad. Now we're up here, I'm going to get a few fire making levels right off the bat just so that I can start burning oak logs. I'll jump over to the oak tree next and then start burning those until I get up to, I believe it's 30, yeah, level 35 for teak logs. Start burning these until we get to 15 for oaks, then burn those till we can get to 30 for willows. Keep chopping willows until I get to 35 fire making for those, and then keep working on the fletching level to make teak stalks. Once I get to the point where I can make teak stalks, I will head over to the teak trees for my forestry grind. Well, fire making 13. 14 fire making, just one more till I jump over to oak trees. And here's gonna be 15 fire making. Right as I'm getting over to the oak tree here, there's 15. And over to the oak tree. $16 fire making. 17. 37 wood cutting. Create wood cutting. $39 wood cutting. Alright, that's 30 fire making, so I will move back over to willow logs until I get to 35 fire making, and then keep chopping willows until I get to 46 fletching. Just got another freaky forest for random, which I'm gonna do. I should have kept the other two pieces, but I'm gonna wear these outfit pieces now. So if I get more of these, then I can start getting lamps instead of outfit pieces. And I got a lederhosen hat that time. That'll be my new forestry hat. Oh yeah. And there's 40 wood cutting. Alright, so there's level 35 fire making. So I'm now going to start taking out my willow logs, making them into willow bows, Start out with willow short bows, get up to willow long bows in just a minute to get up to 46 fletching as fast as possible. 41 woodcutting. Here's 40 fletching, so now I'll switch over to willow long bows until I hit 46, then we'll go down to the teak trees. 42 woodcutting. This is the third leprechaun forestry event in a row. I can't get anything besides leprechauns, which are completely useless. There is 43 woodcutting. Medium clue nest in Brimhaven. How to successfully finish my first struggling sapling event here. And that gets me to 44 woodcutting. There's 45 woodcutting. Means that I can cut maples if they ever put them into Varlamore. There's 42 fletching, which means that I can now make willow shields. I'll make one of those just for the memes. And we get a beekeeper random right after. And beekeeper's legs. Oh. I'm looking very fashionable now. This is some great forestry attire. Oh, there was 46 woodcutting. There's level 47 woodcutting. I just had a struggling sapling event, and I also got up to level 31 farming during that. Got a Sergeant Damien random. Got a camo top, so really don't. Oh man, look at this beastly unit. Here's level 43 fletching. Pheasant event. There's 40 thieving from that. 18 pheasant tail feathers. So I just looked and it takes 15 of these feathers to make a piece of pheasant equipment. So I definitely need to go make the pheasant cape. Slap that bad boy on to complete this fashionscape look. So we're going to do that in just a minute. Oh, there's 48 woodcutting. Made it down to the crafting shop. Got a needle and thread. Let's slap this cape together. Collection log pheasant cape. Oh yeah. That is style. Alright, gonna go steal some more guam seeds from master farmers right now so that I can get plus a little bit of herblore XP. I need 28 more to get to 5 and start planting these Marental seeds. 41 thieving. Snapdragon seed. Oh. So rare from master farmers, but I don't have a use for it. That's so sad. 42 thieving. 44 fletching. 49 woodcutting. Level 50 woodcutting. 45 fletching. 51 woodcutting. There's level 46 fletching, which means that I'm going to jump over to the teak trees to keep working on my forestry stuff now. I've got the level 2 fletch teak stalks. I've got the fire making level to burn teak logs. So time to head over to teaks. Exciting. And just after getting 46 fletching, we are here at the herb patch. What should be our last batch of guam leaves to get us to... Are you kidding me? Need one more herblore XP. Alright, guess I'll go pickpocket another master farmer until I can One more guam seed. Went and picked some potatoes to bake and restore HP while I pickpocket this master farmer to get one more guam seed. Or literally one more Herblore XP. There is 24 cooking. Got sick of eating raw potatoes, so now I'm over here getting wasted. Put all these jugs of wine here so that I can drown my sorrows after not getting a guam seed for the next 15 minutes. One Herblore XP. I did just get a Renar seed though, so that's nice. Puts me up to 6 Renar seeds. Oh, thank God I finally got one. This now, and get over to the teak trees for the next hour until this grows. I can harvest it so I can start going through these marital seeds. While I'm doing this forester grind, I'm going to be taking these teaks, fletching them into teak stalks until I get to level 80 fletching. That'll allow me to make pretty much everything that I need to make. Only thing that I could possibly want after that is a magic shield, but I doubt I'll end up needing that. It will allow me to make the Sunlight Hunter's crossbow at 74. Will allow me to make rune arrows at 75, and it'll let me make magic short bows at level 80. So once I hit 80 fletching, I'm going to swap over to burning these. I don't think fire making really does much for me, but might as well train it if I hit the level that I need for fletching. There's a thieving hole that I accidentally spam flipped through. There's 43 thieving. 52 woodcutting. First Fox event where I'll actually get experience. It's only 100 XP per trap. That is still not horrible. A couple of these and I'll be level 2. My experience on these will double. So that got me 57 Hunter XP. That is amazing. That'll get me levels super quickly as long as I keep getting those events. There's level 47 fletching. In total, there are 9 different forestry events that each have an equal chance to start when a forestry event is rolled. Out of these, there are 2 that we are most particularly interested in. The Fox event, which offers 0.5 Hunter XP per trap disarmed per Hunter level. So right now at level 1, we're only getting half an experience per trap disarmed, but at level 2, we'll start getting 1 experience per trap, so effectively doubling experience received per action. The other event that we're interested in is the Beehive event. It gives 0.33 experience in construction per normal log up to a teak, and then 0.5 experience per U log. So if I'm doing this at U's, I will get a little bit more experience per action. This runs off of the same mechanic as well, where your experience per action is based on your level. So at level 2, I will get 0.66 experience per log instead of 0.33. With U logs, that's 1 experience per action per level. I would need to use 249 lower level logs or 166 U logs to rebuild beehives in order to reach level 2 construction. To get all the way up to level 10, it's only going to take 600 U logs or 900 lower level logs. So more than a quarter of the grind is getting from 1 to 2. So same thing goes for Hunter as well. To get level 17 Hunter, I'll need to disarm about 1200 fox traps. Level 1 to level 2, it's 166 traps total. It'll be 146 for me because I put that first lamp into Hunter. But that means that by the time I'm done with level 2, I'm well over 10% of the way to being to level 17 Hunter. As far as Hunter goes, I'll only need to reach level 17 via forestry because of the addition of the crop circles that are being added to Varlamore. This will allow me to get a butterfly net and impling jars and start catching baby implings from level 17 onward to train my Hunter. And then I can get that to up to level 20 to complete Perilous Moons. It also means that I'll have an amazing source of huge amounts of resources from implings. Like bowstrings from young implings will be great. Runes from Essence Implings. I know those aren't going to be as big of a deal after I complete Perilous Moons and can access the rune shop in Camtorum, but it's still really nice. There's oak planks from Eclectic Implings that'll be very, very handy, as well as medium clues for the chance at completing one of those. And then eventually, as my Hunter level gets up higher, I can even get Dragon Bones or an Amulet of Glory from Dragon Implings, which will be really, really big for the account as well. Ooh, count check random. Awesome. That's some more Slayer XP, which gets us up to 35 Slayer XP. Only a few more to go to level 2. And lamping gets a lot faster. Alright, so we made it back to the Guam patch. Gonna pick the last few Guams we need to get to level 5 Herblore here. Slap this Marental in here. Compost that. And here is level 5 Herblore. So now I can clean Marentils. I can start planting these, cleaning them for the Herblore XP, and getting a lot more Herblore XP that way. And using these pheasant feathers to make some boots. There is 55 woodcutting. There's 32 farming. And 48 fletching. There is 56 woodcutting. Bob the Cat fishing random. Alright, so that's 650 more fishing XP. I think that should give me another level to 23. Yeah, 23 fishing. Awesome. I just realized that I'm now over 1 million total experience on this account. Very cool. And there's 57 woodcutting. 49 fletching. 58 woodcutting. 59 woodcutting. And there's level 50 fletching. And there's level 60 woodcutting. So now I can head to the yew trees and Civitas whenever I want to, which may be better for forestry. We'll have to wait and see. All right, finally got another fox event here. All right, so that one gave me 16, 23. It gave me 7 XP. Aw, yeah. Another beekeeper random. And there's beekeeper's gloves. Throw those on. Level 61 woodcutting. I just got my first beehive event. I was a little too distracted trying to get as much construction XP as possible, but I got a whole 5 XP from that. I'm sitting at 2300 XP, 5 construction XP. Oh boy. So after doing that first bee random, I've come to the conclusion that I need to have more free inventory space, so I'm going to sell the scimitar to try and get some fire runes to alch the beehive parts. Then I'm going to sell off the death and nature runes and drop the anima infused bark. I'm going to sell the Addy scimitar and just try and clear out as much inventory space as possible. So we'll drop that to rearrange these here. Try and get down to just 1 row. So I have basically 3 full rows inventory space. Just getting done selling all of these nature runes and death runes. I'm keeping 1 to go alch the sturdy beehive parts, but I got up to about 60k cash, and my inventory is a lot more clean now. So I'm going to go fill a few things until I get some fire runes, use those to alch this, and then get back to the forestry grind. This is my setup right now, so I got 1 piece of camo, 1 piece of lederhosen, and I shouldn't have dropped both of those tops, but hindsight's 2020. So hopefully start getting a bunch of lamps soon here. The events for forestry are very, very slow at first, so it's going to take a while to get these levels up and going. But once I do, it should be a lot faster. 62 woodcutting. Second fox random. Or fox forestry event. Get a little bit more hunter XP here. We get up to 2900 XP now. Just a few more of those and we'll be level 2. Oh, I just missed it, but there was level 6 herblore from cleaning these Marentils. During the process of recording this video, I learned about a new method of causing forestry events to spawn from a clan member, Vartilius, whose YouTube channel is linked below. It first involves setting up near 2 yew trees with VarlamoreGuy and my iron account, Vanilla Milk. I start world hopping on both accounts just after starting to chop the tree. The world hop has to be done while still chopping the tree. And this starts a countdown timer for the tree that'll fall when it's cut with the next log chopped from it. And this action is called priming. So I start doing this, then I hop through 10 to 12 worlds with both accounts, priming both trees on each world. Then I bring both accounts back to the first world that was primed. I perform a woodcutting action within 20 tiles on VarlamoreGuy. It doesn't matter if it's a successful log chopped, as long as the action's performed. This means that VarlamoreGuy is now eligible to receive the full reward for the forestry event that does spawn, even though he doesn't have a forestry kit. At that point, Vanilla Milk, who has the forestry kit, successfully chops the yew tree, and when it falls, that's when it rolls to spawn the forestry event. There's about a 1 in 7 chance of rolling the event. If no event spawns, I just chop down the other yew tree with Vanilla Milk, and then if no event spawns from either tree or an event spawns that I don't want to do, I can immediately hop worlds, repeat the process, and then have another 2 chances at rolling a fox or beehive event. Each successful yew tree felled is about a 3% chance of rolling one of these 2 events. I can do about 60 to 100 of these trees per hour this way, depending on level of focus and the amount of time that it's taking to hop because of world delays or ping or anything. So that means I get about 2 to 3 usable events per hour. Usable events being the fox or the beehive event. So at an average of 7 XP per event at level 1, that means that right off the bat, this method is getting me about 15 to 20 XP per hour toward my forestry and hunter goals. I just finished that event up, and that got me 9 construction XP. So I just need to make sure that I keep my inventory full of logs, preferably yews. So I'm going to stay here and cut a full inventory of these first before I start hopping and doing that. But that works really well. Got another fox event. I'm getting a good amount of XP from this one. There's 63 wood cutting. That's really quick. Start spawning these forestry events, which is going to make my hunter and construction grind a lot faster. Unfortunately, I can't get random events while I'm doing this because I'm hopping, but I'll at least get these grinds out of the way, then I can start focusing on other things like combats and stuff while I'm waiting for lamps. Just got another beehive event. Okay, about 10-ish construction XP there. I already missed it first thing in the morning, but there was level 33 farming. 64 wood cutting. Taking a little break from the forestry grind for a minute to do some more crafting. I'll be here for just a little bit. There is 28 crafting. 29 crafting. And there's 30 crafting. 31 crafting. A little count check random while I'm doing a herb run. Beautiful. Going straight into Slayer. This is up to 45 Slayer XP. Only 4 more lamps until level 2. Or 3 dunces. Or 2 dunces and a lamp. Just got a bees random. 6 construction XP from that. Woohoo. Finally got some more marigolds to grow. I think they were dead the past like 3 times I came to check them. Let's get a little bit of herblore XP. Nice. 25 cooking. 26 cooking. 27 cooking. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 65 wood cutting. Beads random. Got us from 25 to 33. 8 XP from that one. Not bad. That is back-to-back beads. Fantastic. Why this is so stressful. This is so stressful trying to get logs. Get 10 construction XP. Well, that time we went from 33 XP to 10 XP that time. And a couple more events until I'm at level 2. Then my XP will double on the 44 thieving. And just got another genie. Straight into Slayer. Alright, just got back on for the day. And came and harvested my Marantles. Got 8 from that patch, which is really nice. This is going to put me up to level 7 Herblore. Another genie first thing. That's back-to-back genies. That is awesome. A little more Slayer XP coming in here. Getting us up to 65 XP. 18 more to level 2. Got Foxes as the first event of the day. It's amazing how much the 1 XP drops from these box randoms actually mean. That put me up to 41 Hunter experience, so I'm almost halfway to level 2 Hunter. I've been doing this for about 28 hours so far, and halfway to level 2 Hunter. Not too bad so far. In a pheasant event, there's 66 wood cutting. Another fox event. Alright, so we got another... Not so great on that one. 4 XP in there. Another fox random. Fantastic. Up to 52. 31 XP, more hunter. Ooh, next level. Beehive event. Us up to 51 construction XP, not bad. Another beehive event. I got 258, so 25 more construction XP. Level 2, then those will start going a lot faster. There was 48 thieving. There's 49 thieving. There is level 50 thieving, so I will jump back and do some more forestry now. In the end here, it looks like I got 15 Woms, 27 Marantles total, 20 Terramins, 13 Hairlanders, and 6 Ranars. I got some sweet corn seeds too that I'm going to take and plant for farming XP, but you can now pickpocket from wealthy citizens. That's the one that we were going for right there. And rob houses in Civitasula Fortis. So now we can participate in that mini game and make a bunch of money when we need to for things like adamant armor for combat training. And, you know, buying things like the rune mace down here for melee training as well. So that should be very nice. I'll go over and plant some seeds, harvest some herbs, and jump back into some more forestry. Get this last little bit of XP for level 2 and both of those knocked out. And as I'm harvesting corn, I'm going to start cooking it for some cooking XP because it's 104 XP each. So this is going to get me up to level 34 cooking in just a second here. Here's level 34 cooking. I came into town to get some pineapples to make super compost with on that farm run. I'm just going to chill here for a minute and pickpocket some wealthy citizens when this greed urchin distracts them. So we'll get started with this. I might be able to get some keys here at some point and start using those to do some B&Es and getting valuables to make a lot of money. Got an emerald amulet, so I could make a defense amulet out of that. This is actually my first amulet on the account as well, so I'll slap that on. Every slot is now filled, which is pretty cool. And there's 51 thieving. So I just got a blessed bone statuette. I haven't got one of these before, but it just says breakdown as the left click option. I think it breaks down into bone shards. So we'll break that down and see. Oh, I need a chisel. We will go up to this general store and buy a chisel and then do that. And break it down. Yeah, 125 bone shards. That's really nice. Very cool. Get those. I can get 125 bone shards, which is 500 prayer XP. That's pretty good. Just standing outside of this guy's house with an axe, waiting for him to leave. We break in here. Run straight over and start stealing his stuff. And 52 thieving. Alright, so I just finished up those 5 keys. I turned some of these in already, but I've got 329 more here. So hand those all over to Ariana. And that's 18k. Wow, that's fast money. That'll be really good in the future for buying armor and stuff and getting things like that Addy armor and the rune base and buying runes. Yeah, that's a good activity to do. Take these bone shards over as well in just a minute here. It's those and get back on my way over to do some more forestry. Fox event. Got us up to 59 Hunter XP, 24 more. So I just looked at my XP tracker and I'm actually getting like 35, 36k XP an hour doing teaks right now, which is actually like somewhat respectable amount of woodcutting XP per hour. About 1.2 million experience to 75 when I can chop magics. So just over 600k there. That's about 20-ish hours. Or if I do this to get to level 75 and start chopping magic trees, which is not bad at all, considering. Just missed level 67 woodcutting. Stepped away from the computer for 2 seconds and a box event spawned, of course. So hopefully I can still get a little bit of XP from this one. Alright, just finish up that Fox event. I believe I had 24 more XP to go before, so I got 7 XP from that because I've got 17 left. And of course I step away from the computer for a minute again, and there's a bee event. 35 farming. 68 wood cutting. Nice. 51 fletching. Came back to Willows for a little bit. Doing the hot method I use. It's just kind of exhausting and I wanted to get some fletching XP started here, so started stacking arrow shafts up to 28,800 right now. We'll also have to do mysteries at some point to unlock the ability to lamp rune craft. So, going to be another exception that I have to do for the account to unlock perilous moons, unfortunately, but that's how it's got to be. Big level coming in here, that is 70 woodcutting. I'm not even level 2 hunter or construction yet. That is level 70 woodcutting. There is 36 farming during a struggling sapling event. Beehive event. Here comes level 2 construction. Yeah, level 2 construction. Oh, that's huge. Double XP from these now. Double. We went from 81 XP to 91 XP. So I got the last 2 XP and then 8 more. So that's actually a significant upgrade over the last one, especially for not really having any logs in my inventory. That is excellent. So now construction going to be twice as fast. Do level up. That doubles my construction XP. Still 2 fox events away from a hunter level and 2 lamps from a slayer level. But that is awesome. 52 fletching. 71 wood cutting. Just 4 more levels and I can go start 4 spawning events at magic trees. There is 53 thieving. A urchin distracting a citizen while I was walking through to get pineapples for my super compost. Got a house key and decided to come go B&E real quick. Get me up to enough gold to buy about 100,000 feathers to make these arrow shafts to headless arrows. And I can make a whole ton of iron arrows and get a bunch of fletching XP. I would like to eventually get up to 80 fletching to make magic short bows. Hopefully that 100,000 iron arrows will get me close to that. Yeah, so that got us over 100k for our first cash stack over 100k. Very cool. Getting loaded. Box random. Box random. Had 17 XP remaining before, down to 10. All right, cool. So 10 XP left for that. Means I only got 7, so I might need 2 more events for that, but I'm getting very, very close. Foxes. Foxes, foxes. Okay, 3 XP left. 1 more fox event. I literally just finished that other fox event and got another one immediately. Oh, that's amazing. That was less than a minute later. So here is going to be level 2 hunter. Just a minute here, which is huge. This is going to double my hunter XP from fox events now. This trap right here is level 2 hunter. Oh man, that's amazing. And total level 700. That's a huge level. Absolutely massive. Now it's 1 hunter XP for every trap that I disarm. Oh man. Amazing. Oh, yeah. That's great. Level 2 construction, level 2 hunter. 83 XP each. To next level for both of those. Only 18 more for level 2 slayer. So I guess this is where I'm going to call an episode. Next episode, I'll keep working on getting up to level 10 construction and level 20 hunter. My hunter level is 2. And my construction level is 2. Oh yeah.